Bigger, that's a legendary block. That was the first time I ever seen a dead body on that block. You know, Gary was like the murder capital back in the 90s, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you was 12 when you seen your first dead body. Wow, bro.
My struggle, man, my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Shit that you went through, shit that you didn't hide, you know what I'm saying? How you endure life. Driving to the west side, we finna pull up on 11th and Mountain, was actually right around the corner.
This is GV, so this is a different hood right here?
Yeah, it's a different hood, just like that. At Chase Street, pretty much, it switched to GV. It used to be called Gary Heights, like back in the 70s, 80s, or whatever, which included like GV, bottom side.
So why they call it GV though?
GANGSTA. It's actually GV on the east side now too, so you see them abandoned properties. If you can get them motherfuckers for low, do what you need to do, bro, because the money in real estate, that's gonna be the first thing I'm telling young niggas, get you some money. Bro, Gary is a city that hit the bottom. Now it's on a build up, so Daniel Darius got behind this shit. He said publicly, if you looking to make some money, you need to buy some property in Gary, Indiana.
Shout out to DBrown, man. He hold it down all the time, man. Hustler of the year, man.
Look! This is the eye of the trenches!
Yeah.
So my name DBrown, man. Everybody know me from the city. Same hustle, new money. Everybody knew if you want some motion during the summertime, you come to these courts. This is where everybody was at. Everybody got their whips out, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like all was out, like that's just what it was. People don't be outside as much, and there be so much shit going on. Well, like shit, after enough shootings, motherfuckers don't be popping out like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, or that motherfucker rotate, then the generation change, and then like 2, 3, 4 years, it'll be back popping again because it's a whole different generation. You know what I'm saying? You know, this shit be like a repeating cycle though, and it be the same thing over and over again. It be hot for a minute, then it get hot, then motherfuckers stop coming outside.
So you say this the west side, right?
We on the west side, yeah.
So what Gary mean to you, brother?
Bro, Gary mean everything to me, bro. Like, the wins, the losses, the shit you accomplished, like, you feel good because where you come from, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, Gary ain't like, you know, it's just like everywhere, bro. Everybody's situation wasn't the same. You could be from the same place, you could live on the same block. But for me personally, like, my relationship with the city and how I feel about it and how I grew up and everything I've endured in my life, shit, you know what I'm saying? Gary, everything to me, like the good and the bad, you know, the wins and the losses.
Sure, so like, what's some losses you took here?
Man, I took a lot, bro. I lost some of my close homies, like, you know what I'm saying? Not be here no more, like, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas who, good-hearted niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I done seen niggas, good-hearted niggas get everything taken from them in the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody else wasn't willing to get out here and hustle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do your own shit.
So like, what's some wins you took here then? Like,
wins for sure, like shit. My city put the hustle in me. Like I said, a lot of people know me as saying hustle new money, or you know what I'm saying, just hustling period. Like, you know what I'm saying. But shit, my city taught me that you always. Sometimes I done lost track. Like I had to have a conversation with myself to understand, remember, like, bro, why everything been the way it's been my whole life of me. You know, niggas really gotta, you know, tap into, like, you know, like your core, like. And shit, my city just always been, my life in the city always been a representation of my struggle, man, my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Shit that you went through, shit that you didn't hide, you know what I'm saying? How you endure life, whatever, like, that shit always motivated me to just, you know what I'm saying, hustle even harder. Sure. So that's always been the biggest motivation.
Absolutely. So like, what's some of the biggest lessons you learned out here?
Shit, the biggest lesson I learned is, shit, these streets will give your ass every heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, even if you a man of morals and principles, you can't expect. Shout out to No Limit too. This No Limit cuts and creation. Shout out to my girl Wanda. That's actually that's what she do her hair and shit at. So that's like a bottom side staple. Like everybody know. Alright. Right now, Wanda from bottom side, we should have popped in that. She love it too. We might pop it on the way back. She like a bottom side OG. So this is GV.
This is GV. So this is a different hood right here?
Yeah, it's a different hood, just like that. At Chase Street, pretty much, it switched to GV. So this neighborhood over here, like this where I'm from, grew up on 10th and Bigger, 13th and Lane.
It look a little bit nice over here.
Yeah, this was some good value in this area. But I bought a lot of cribs over here too. So, you know,
for sure.
I'm gonna show you my block. Area I grew up in, but it's some good value over here. Like, now niggas be into the real estate, and it's even better because you could, like, you know.
Yeah, it look like they got actual homes. The other blocks, it was just straight abandoned cribs.
Yeah, that's how Gary is, bro. It's all like, depending on where you at, can get nice as hell, and then you can be in the trenches quick as hell.
Yeah. So it's pretty much just like Chicago then. Like,
yeah, but you know how that shit be. One minute you be in a suburb, next minute you in the trenches. Shit. You go down there, be by the airport, and end up in the trenches in Chicago.
For sure.
So.
Now this look like the trenches again.
Yeah, so yeah, this 11th and bigger. Like this shit on my arm, 10th and bigger. It's the next block up.
For sure.
So that's where my grandma crib, bro. What crib used to be. There really ain't no more cribs on the block. This is notorious block in the hood.
For sure. So this all west side still,
Yeah,
right?
it's to the west side. It's the blue and white from back in the day.
Yeah.
My auntie used to own it at some point in time.
All the street actually called bigger, for
Yeah,
real.
bigger
I'm
street.
thinking y'all, that was like a nickname y'all gave.
Nah, something bigger. So this shit, bro, I seen so many crazy things happen on this block, bro. Just as a shorty, all this used to be cribs. You know what I'm
So
saying?
this is all cribs now, just
All
trees.
cribs, just band up.
I feel like seeing your neighborhood
That's
like
where my grandma
this.
crib used to be.
Dang.
It's like, man, it's wicked. Like, this was a notorious block. My uncle hit the bootleg in the basement. Everybody, the projects right around the corner. Ivanhoe, they tore the projects down, but, you know, a lot of people from the projects used to be down here.
Dang.
The bootleg was everywhere. This shit was, you know.
So this a west side drive through. So we driving through the west side, right?
Driving to the west side. We finna pull up on 11th and Mountain, was actually right around the corner.
For sure.
Like I said, this shit, like you see, you get nice shit, then you get some bullshit. But right now we ain't buying all this shit. For sure. I put my first crib on this block too.
Dang. So you do real estate?
Yeah, I fuck with the real estate.
So like, what made you get into that though?
So shit, really just my grandma always told me like shit, you know, do something with your money. Like, I seen on Bigger Street, bro. I seen a lot of niggas get money, bro. I seen a lot of niggas like, you know what I'm saying, not really do what they should with their money, keep that shit growing and growing.
For sure, they
My
just.
grandma always told me just make sure you buy some real estate. So I just was buying cribs till I was having some money at the time, buying them on the tax sale for the low. And then shit, like I said, I really got to a point where I understood like, man, I can do something with it. But coming up right here, this is the first crib I flipped, this blue crib right here. It was like the second or third crib I bought, but I did a floor renovation on this motherfucker. It's for like, it's for like $100. Redid everything. I'm gonna show you the video what it used to look like before I bought it. It was crazy, bro.
Wow. So this was probably a bando at first?
Yeah, it was a bando. It was super bad.
Wow.
It was fucked up.
So who I got on this camera with me, man?
Oh yeah, we didn't get to that, right?
Yeah.
So my name DBrown, man. Everybody know me from the city. Same hustle, new money. Rapper, entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Philanthropist. We got the youth league popping. Me and my boy Wes, we do a kids youth league. Music still going, bro. I got songs with Mo3, Project Pack, Kirk Cobain, Peasy from Detroit, T-Rail, you know what I'm saying? Got some shit going. But shout out to motherfucking Dallas though. The biggest song I got though with Mo3. We did that shit like 3 days before he died. So
Wow, that's crazy.
Came out here in Indiana. We did a show in Indianapolis. We did the song, and the weekend following we were supposed to do it in the G.
For sure.
He had a show out here in Gary, and he got killed like that Wednesday or Thursday, I believe.
Dang.
I got a crib right here too. I'm gonna show you this crib. This was the first crib I bought.
For sure. So like, so do they? Does the neighborhood have like a specific name like for this area? You get what I'm saying? Like,
on paper they call it Gary Heights.
Gary Heights.
Yeah.
So like the bottom side and all at this Gary Heights. So like, nah.
It used to be all but then this bro, so that was like the first crib right there.
Wow.
I still got it tenant over there.
So you say all this is Gary Heights then?
Yeah, that's the technical term of it. This GV, bottom side, you got Terrytown over here, like straight ahead, like that's a whole hood. It's like mostly like 3-bedroom flats. It's like a big ass neighborhood. We got the Bronx.
Dang. So all that's west side.
It's all west side, yeah. So when you get to the east, then you got like Dormilla, Dormilla ain't even right there no more. You got Marshalltown, goddamn.
So the west side in general called Gary Heights is just specific neighborhood?
Just the west side. It's like a bunch of neighborhoods out here. So just this neighborhood, that was it used to be called Gary Heights like back in the 70s, 80s or whatever this may be, which included like GV, bottom side, a couple more areas. But
and you grew up in GV and bottom side?
Yeah, I grew up right now. Yeah, I grew up. I lived all over Gary, but I grew up in GV. I walked these streets like this gas station right here. I couldn't count how many times I didn't, you know what I'm saying, stood in front of this motherfucker, walked to this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, shit, that's my neighborhood, that's where I grew up at. But I lived all over, though. For the most part, shit, I did most of my time in the neighborhood.
So why they call it GV, though?
Gangstville.
Oh, dang.
Gangstville. It's actually GV on the east side now, too. My young nigga, shout out to Red now. Rest in peace, Lil Johnny.
So like, what's the history behind like this neighborhood? Like, without going into too much like, you know, detail on some other stuff. Like,
I mean, you know, it's a legendary hood, bro. Just like all the other neighborhoods, like they had they beefs with, you know, different other hoods. You know what I'm saying? A lot of get money niggas from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You had the real deal steppers from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that really ain't even. You know, they did their thing, like they was able to remove themselves peacefully, like, you know what I'm saying, with no problem. Like, that was like legendary niggas to me, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Short just passed. Short was a real nigga from my neighborhood, bro. An older nigga that he used to have a clothing line back in the day called Scary Gary. Like, that was like one of the most poppin'est, like, local clothing lines, you know what I'm saying? So, and I used to always talk to the nigga about bringing that shit back. I got a clothing line too, so I went to collab because he is the OG of mine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you know how you said it's called GANGSTA VILLE, right?
Yeah.
GV, right? Yeah. So like, was you in the streets growing up or anything, brother?
Yeah, I was around the streets, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so like,
Tips and Bigger, that's a legendary block. That was the first time I ever seen a dead body on that block. You know what I'm saying?
How old was you when you had to see that?
Probably like 12.
So you was 12 when you seen your first dead body. Wow, bro.
Like 12.
So what that do to your mental though, you know?
Bro, just how you gonna, you know, you gotta be on point out here. It's like every other hood, bro. It's like you gotta be on point. You gotta always. There be people closer to you sometimes. I done seen some dirty ass shit, bro. I done seen some dirty shit. So you just gotta be on point, bro. Keep your mental clear, bro. Mind your business. Mind your business and stand on your business. Mind your business.
100%. So what you have to say to the youth that's growing up in Gary and like having to witness like the streets and abandoned properties and all that all the time?
I would just tell everybody to want to take advantage of every opportunity that's in front of you. So you see them abandoned properties, if you can get them motherfuckers for low, do what you need to do, bro, because the money in real estate. That's going to be the first thing I'm telling young niggas, get you some money, for sure. Imagine Gary, like, you from Illinois, then you probably know Gary was like the murder capital back in the 90s, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely done calmed down, like, a lot since then. It done calmed down a lot since
So
then.
is it still kind of dangerous here, you would say?
Yeah. It's wicked, bro, because one, it'd be old shit that still be going on, but two, there'd be a lot of people from the city moving out here too, and like, you know, niggas from the city always like, oh man, Indiana. So sometimes niggas come over here moving
you
wrong.
talking about Chicago City? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So sometimes niggas just be moving wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas come out here thinking like, you know how Chicago is, bro. I'm out here. And I've been out there, Southside, Inglewood.
Yeah, so which
71st and Sangamon, like.
So from your experience, which one you think worse, Chicago or Gary?
Chicago for sure. It was like.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't mean to cut you off, but this joint look over treacherous.
Yeah, it is treacherous, bro. I say, but you see how quick you could, you know.
Yeah.
It just cut up right on, bro, because like you go hit a block, then it's some decent cribs. You know what I'm saying?
So they trying to gentrify the area or nah?
I look at it like this, bro. So that's what I do, bro. I fuck with the cribs. So the way they buying the cribs out here right now, you get cribs for the low, bro. That's why a lot of people from Illinois moving out here, because it's a whole lot cheaper to live out here in Indiana. So, you know, I could buy a crib for, I just say like 5 G's.
Yeah.
You put like 60, 70 G's into it. You can sell that bitch for like 130, 140. You know what I'm saying? So you could take a crib and you do that. People gonna come over here. Like, you see how nice these neighborhoods look. It look trenches one moment, but then you'll get to some decent ass cribs, like right past that.
For sure. So like, what made you think? What gave you the mindset to like, man, I'm about to flip these properties growing up? I know you spoke on your grandmother, but like, what gave you that drive to do it though? You know?
Really, like I say, shit. Really was my grandma. I gotta give credit where it's due. My grandma always just said like, buy some property type shit. You know what I'm saying? You get some money, buy some property. So it's my boy Hollywood, man.
What's the word? You got anything to say to the people in Gary, brother?
Shout out to DBrown, man. He hold it down all the time, man. Hustler of the year, man.
For sure.
Hey, but Wise Foil Films, I gotta put you in tune, bro. He amazing. He from the city, bro. His camera work crazy.
Young Will, brother.
Will? Okay,
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Bro, to go with this shit. I really appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just bro from Dark Side. So Dark Side is another hill on the west side. We ain't go down that way, whatever.
For sure.
But he could tell you a little bit about Dark Side. I don't know what Dark Side stand for.
Man, shit. It's a little hood down on 2nd Ave, 3rd Ave, 1st Ave, you know, 1st, 2nd, 3rd.
For sure.
Man, we got lingo all over the city though, man. It's really love around this motherfucker, man.
So you got anything to say to the youth that's in Gary growing up, how you grew up, man?
Man, what I could say? Stay in school, man, and have a plan your shit out. Whatever you do, plan your goals and achieve them one by one, piece by piece.
100%. Appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
Yeah, what's your name again for the people?
Hollywood, man. I'm Hollywood.
Wise 4L Films.
Wise 4L Films.
For sure. How long you been doing the camera work and stuff?
Man, I think I started in 2016, 2017.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's beautiful. So that means you been in it for a little minute then, for sure.
I'm gonna show you some of bro shit. I'm gonna show you some of shit. I gotta check out some of your shit too, though.
Say less,
She sent me a couple of videos. I'm gonna go subscribe, check
for sure. Yeah, I be doing like neighborhood vlogs, community vlogs. Now I'm trying to push positivity in the neighborhood. You feel me? I knew Gary like one of them places that's kind of forgotten about. Like it's a notorious place that's forgotten about. So I wanted to really come back out here and do something.
Sure.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. Like with the cribs, you asking me, we gentrifying the area. It's just like, you know, everything that hit the bottom got to go back to the top. Like once you hit the bottom, bro, Gary is a city that hit the bottom. So it's like now it's on a build up. So you got a lot of people buying. You got investors and shit from all over the country, bro. Dame Dash got behind this shit. He said publicly, if you looking to make some money, you need to buy some property in Gary, Indiana. We gotta.
Wait, say that again. Who said that?
Dame Dash.
Wow.
Dame Dash, for sure. So, you know, it's really like a matter of like, shit, once shit at the bottom, ain't got no choice but to go back up. So the way they buying these cribs and we trying to get as many as we can acquire too. We in on a mix. So we push that shit to the youth. Like I got a nigga I know, he probably like 26, bro, but he just did his first flip, man. I was happy for him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only 23. You motivated me right now, bro.
Man,
for
so
real.
that's cool. So like, if you get this game early, bro, I sold my first crib when I was like 32. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you get the game early, I done had that knowledge at 23. You know what I'm saying? So if you soak it in and you pay attention, and you really be like, man, I'm trying to make some shit happen.
For sure.
And you fuck around, have a big ass photography studio that you own with everything you need, all the trim outs, bro, because you know what I'm saying, invested in ways you know you can make you some money. You know
100%.
Of course, your camera gonna bring some bread, but sure, but like,
that
you want some big bread coming in,
for sure.
But
This GV.
Yeah, we're still in GV. Different part. This is my elementary school right here. Used to be at elementary school.
Well, right here they tore it down.
No, Washington is down here.
For sure.
You see how this shit look? This shit. Trees growing up in the parking lot, bro.
That's crazy.
This is elementary school.
Wow, I'm about to go ahead and get some B-roll of this. What was the name of this school?
Washington.
For sure. So where we at exactly again, bro?
GV right now. We on goddamn 11th and we on 11th and goddamn right.
Wow. So how it feel seeing like the exact school you went to, like childhood school you went to, just abandoned like this, bro?
Shit, really like it's fucked up because it wasn't never this bad. Like it's been vacant for years, but like the shit was still maintained. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I feel like it's fucked up because even being from this neighborhood, like motherfuckers really be wanting to put together. Like this is our only like community spot where we can link up. Like there's enough space, enough parking or whatever. So it'd be nice to see this shit cleared out. Like I wish they'd sell a motherfucker the building for love. Because really got a nice little deal or something on it.
100%.
Happen. I'll turn this motherfucker to like a little mall. Have a whole bunch of stores. Every classroom be a store. But what you got going on? You know what I'm saying?
So like,
studio.
yeah. So like, this my thing. So how you say every classroom be a store and stuff. So like, what you think some resources that's missing to Gary, bro?
Jobs for sure. Like I said, the market, the cribs coming back. Like niggas redoing the crib, bringing them back. So we just need the job to really throw some money to the city. Sometimes shit like this be looking like this. Shit, they can't pay nobody to come through and moving to abandoned school and shit going on. They can't spend the money on shit like that. So
Facts.
You know, and we just got a new mayor too. Shout out to Eddie Melvin. You know what I'm saying? He really for the people. He a younger mayor.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
For
he
sure.
really identify with people. Like he be bringing people through. Cause Mike Epps, Dame Dash come kick it. Like you know what I'm saying? He make it make sense. And,
for sure.
I think for the youth, like people like to see a mayor doing it, interacting with people that they can relate to. You know
Facts. Facts.
So that's cool. But shout out to Eddie Melton though. He got some shit going on. They actually do like a cleanup, a city cleanup every Saturday.
Yeah, they need to do more of that. No offense, bro, cause like,
They
dang.
just started, bro. Like, and they do it every Saturday. They ain't missed one. They actually just did one on the corner. One of the corners we passed. It used to look bad too, but they got that. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the bid in and let them know. I popped out a couple times for a couple of them too.
For sure.
Go through. I'm cleaning up in other neighborhoods too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna holler at Markel, see if we can get this shit on the schedule.
For sure. What I like about you, bro, like a lot of people talk about what needs to be done in the neighborhood, but you actually doing it, bro. You really doing it.
We doing shit. And then like most recently, we got the youth league, the adult college youth league, ages 7 to 12.
For sure.
Young co-ed too, boys and girls playing basketball. Like we really trying to train them, like mentor them. Like we doing a lot, bro.
For sure.
Do a coach drive every year in December with the Brothers Keeper. Got all the homeless men up there, coach, you know what I'm saying? And
dang, that's beautiful, bro.
We do that every year, bro. And like sometimes, like I don't really be speaking on it because people always be different ways about like if you know, you know. I said, if you want to do something, Gary, you want to go to some of the bars.
For sure, but like I'm saying, for like the children,
That's
what
my
they
boy right now.
what they can even do out here.
I'm flagging him now. Ain't paying attention. But it really ain't shit to do in Gary, bro. It's really like I mean, you could go out with definitely some nice food spots, little bars and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could go to shout out to my boy Evan with a Vibe Hookah Lounge. Super entertaining, ain't nothing like fun to do, and like we ain't got no Walmart, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
I mean,
so like where y'all get groceries at then?
Next town over, Maryville, you know what I'm saying?
So
or
y'all gotta go all the way to Maryville for groceries?
Yeah, Maryville or Hammond or Portage, like any of the surrounding cities. It's a couple grocery stores in Gary, but they like some little A-Rab joints, ain't no ones I'll eat it for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't buying no food. I might buy some shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit like some pops or water or something, but I'm not buying no meat. You know, I don't trust that shit. Like, you know, you gotta definitely be intentional about what you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't think about that shit, but the way you live, where your health be, a lot of times that shit be based on the shit that you eating every day.
Facts. What you think too, shoot, cause you are what you eat, you know?
Facts, exactly, yeah. You be slow down thinking you eating shit that's gonna slow you down.
So this area got a lot of apartments on it.
Yeah, this bottom side, it's just a consistent block, so like I said, we're still on the west side.
You say this what?
Bottom side, it's still on the bottom side, we're right by the park again.
For sure,
So I just came up another little way.
So why they call it bottom side? So what Gary mean to you, brother?
Bro, Gary mean everything to me, bro. Like, the wins, the losses, the shit you accomplished, like, you feel good because where you come from, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, Gary ain't like, you know, it's just like everywhere else, bro. Everybody's situation wasn't the same. You could be from the same place, you could live on the same block. But for me personally, like, my relationship with the city and how I feel about it and how I grew up and everything I've endured in my life, shit, you know what I'm saying? Gary, everything to me, like the good and the bad, you know, the wins and the losses.
So like, what's some losses you took here?
Man, I took a lot, bro. I lost some of my close homies, like, you know what I'm saying? Not be here no more, like, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas who, good-hearted niggas, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I've seen good-hearted niggas get everything taken from them in the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody else wasn't willing to get out here and hustle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do your own shit.
So like, what's some wins you took here then? Like,
wins for sure is like shit. My city put the hustle in me. Like I said, a lot of people know me as saying hustle new money or, you know what I'm saying, just hustling period, like, you know what I'm saying, but shit, my city taught me that you always, sometimes I done lost track, like I had to have a conversation with myself to understand and remember, like, bro, why everything been the way it's been my whole life for me, you know. Niggas really gotta, you know, tap into, like, you know, like your core, like, and shit, my city just always been, my life in the city always been a representation of my struggle, man, my hustle, you know what I'm saying, shit that you went through, shit that you didn't have, you know what I'm saying, how you endure life, whatever, like, that shit always motivated me to just, you know what I'm saying, hustle even harder.
For sure.
So that's always been the biggest motivation.
Absolutely. So like, What's some of the biggest lessons you learned out here?
Shit, biggest lesson I learned is, shit, these streets will get your ass heavy heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, even if you're a man of morals and principles, you can't expect everybody to think and move how you move, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
You're gonna get your heart broken every time, so, you know what I'm saying? But that's just life though, period. Like, it ain't about the streets, it's just about life, period. Like, you know. We on the way, we coming up 15 right now.
Yeah, I woke up in the fucking parking lot this morning. You woke up in the parking lot, it's crazy.
Hey, we coming up 15, gang.
Yeah, so this still GV?
Nah, this ain't GV no more. Shit. This we still on the west side though. We just got up out the bottom side. So right now we approaching 17. So we finna get to the 17 area. About like 17th to Harrison. You know, 19, like all this area, we over here right now.
For sure. So like I peeped out like GV and bottom side right next to each other. So like growing up, was it like, did y'all ever have like issues going to like one side to another, but or was it like all love?
Nah, it's been good between GV and bottom side. Like every once in a while you gonna have people have their little spats, but it ain't never been like that ongoing hood shit. Like, you know, you have hoods that just be beefing for 20 plus years type shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, GV and bottom side always been pretty close. Like it's still connected. It's so close. It's them that's still connected. Like people, there be a lot of relationships, a lot of families, you know, a lot of that type of shit. So
that's love, cause like, you know, in Chicago, that's how it be. Neighborhoods right next to each other being to it. So I was just trying to see if it was kind of like that same thing going on here in Gary.
It be like we beef with the Bronx, like real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, and that shit wasn't too far away. Like that shit in walking distance type shit. So, you know, but it's a couple hoods, man. But like you say, it's so cutthroat, bro. Like, yeah, for a while, it be niggas from your hood take your ass out. Like, you know,
it ain't the biggest thing nowadays. The back door be real nowadays.
Back door, real little motherfuckers. Like,
so how you feel about that though? Like,
I don't back door shit, bro. Bro, I'm a nigga, a good faith, bro. Morals, principles. You know what I'm saying? I stand on law, so it's like
100%.
I ain't with that shit, bro. Whether I'm involved or not, but I can't condone nobody else backdooring nobody else. Like that just ain't how I operate.
Facts. So like, is it still like structure and law in Gary? Like, you get what I'm saying with the youth and then the older guys? Like, is it respect or nah? Like, you know, that's been.
It ain't, but motherfuckers trying to bring that back. It is, but it ain't. It's a certain hoods. I'll tell you one hood for sure. Dark side, like, you know what I'm saying, dark side, like they stay in touch with the youth and they don't really where you setting up at, E? My boy.
What's up, bro?
How we feeling?
We finna set up under there. Hey, what's good?
You know
Big
what
West
time it is?
Side. Y'all finna see a real freak Nick. Check the nails.
My boy. How you feeling?
How you feeling,
That's
brother?
the word.
My guest facing this
Where we
way.
at, brother?
Y'all know what it is, man. It's going down. Ebo, man. It's the Freak Nick 219 edition, man. I got my boy DBrown, man. DJ K Caesar. Sean right here, man. Security. Hey, we hold it down, man. We in our area today. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we play. Let's get it.
Look, this is the eye of the trenches.